Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the weekly fire sign reading for the lovely sign of Aries. Aries, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale here. Firstly, remember, if the reading doesn't feel right to you, then it's not your reading. Go and find your reading, check out other aspects of your natal chart. Because sometimes if you're looking for love, for example, you're better off understanding where your Venus is on your chart, and then you will understand which reading is right for you. I feel like sometimes I need to do a little bit of a blurb on that. I'm not sure if I talked about that in the tarot clip I did on the front of my channel, but if you're unsure, you can check that out. Okay. I am starting to do a breakdown of the natal chart and make a report, and I'm also starting Akashic Record readings coming in the next few weeks. They will be the Akashic Record readings will be a little bit dearer because they actually take a few hours to put together. So if you're interested in those, I will have them up on my website soon. Otherwise, I am available for personal readings, and I do advertise those on my Facebook page too if you're interested. Alright, let's get into your reading. Aries. Aries. Oh, Nine of Wands. Big card to start off the reading with. The Nine of Wands is the card of the wounded warrior. Now, this person here is bowing down because they've had so much pain here. They don't know how to move forward. They're waiting for that 10th wand so they can close out this cycle and move forward. This means there has been something they have been cycling in their life that has created pain for them. I feel this, and I think that sometimes it could be, say, repeating relationships where you are not getting the right person, or that you keep getting the same person with a different face. Sometimes it can mean that you have tried something many, many times and you've still not achieved what you set out for. But what you're missing here ultimately is the pattern you're repeating, rather than anything else that I can add here. Once you understand the pattern, the 10th wand will be given to you and you'll be able to move forward. But it's about you recognizing the hurt and pain and understanding that you're creating that for yourself. It is not something that coincidentally keeps coming round. We have the moon coming through here, so you could be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces with this energy. But I feel like for you, this isn't about that. It's about something underlying your emotions here. Sometimes if we're not being true to ourselves, if we're being someone that we're not really true to, so we could be hiding parts of ourselves away under this emotion. If that's the case, then you're bringing people in, or you're bringing situations in that fit with that vibration. Until you understand how to change that vibration, you're going to keep repeating the pattern. There's emotion that needs to be let out here. You're harboring emotion that needs to be let go. And if you have all that emotion and you have not expressed yourself or balanced your feminine aspect, then you will keep repeating patterns that hurt you because you're not being true to who you are. I do see the Eight of Cups here though, so I feel like you're walking away from something here. And I feel with that Nine of Wands, for some of you, you could be walking away from the pattern, or this pattern. You could be walking away from the emotions here, because we do see sort of this energy of leaving cups standing and some falling over. So maybe you're letting go of something. But with the moon here full, I feel like you've seen something for yourself now, and you no longer want to be in that energy. You're letting it go. All right, look at this. There is slow movement forward here. I feel that now you've discovered the direction you want to go in. I feel like for many of you here, there has either been a situation or a way of doing things that has created a great deal of pain for you. But I feel like with those cards there, you're leaving this behind. You have completed here some sort of karmic cycle, and we have another card of moving away. You're taking your lessons here and you're understanding here You're understanding some sort of karmic cycle. So let's just look through those again. So you're completing something. You're at the 9. You're about to get the 10. You're understanding. I feel like you're releasing some sort of emotional baggage or some sort of limitation or some way of doing things here, because you're walking away from something, albeit slowly here, that's created a great deal of pain for you in the past. And because of that, you've completed a karmic cycle. I see you moving away here and letting go of some sort of pain and hurt from your past. Interesting to see where this goes. What are you moving away from here? Okay, so what I see here is a person who's been trying to work on the logical things rather than focusing on some sort of emotion here. You may have been really throwing yourself into your work. You could have been doing some work on yourself at a spiritual level. Maybe you're starting to understand that emotion that's laying deep within you that you keep pushing down with that moon in hope that it will go away, but it just creates this pattern, this cycle that you keep going on. Something that's causing you pain and disappointment, but yet you keep persevering with it. And I look at the 8 of Pentacles and I think, are you doing this because of your financial status? Are you putting up with things because you're trying to conserve your wealth? Because you're definitely sort of throwing yourself into your work here. And I want to say to you, you know, money and possessions aren't really cutting it for you anymore. I feel like you've tried this way, Aries, and I don't think it's working for you anymore. I feel like you've been striving to become a better person here. I think you're striving to understand who you are through material possessions, and I don't think that's working for you here. I feel this is what you're trying to understand. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups with the Devil card and the 9 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. There's a few different storylines coming through to me here, so I will try and land them all in your lap. The first one is, I feel like you're trapped in some sort of karmic situation and you can't approach someone here that you want to be with because of some sort of energy around your possessions here. That's the first thing. For others of you, you may be dealing with a karmic partner, and I feel that you want to leave them behind and become single here. I really feel very, very strongly here that you're trapped in some sort of energy, feeling like you can't move forward. And this is your emotions that are keeping you in place. Although you're not acknowledging your emotions, you're only acknowledging the material side here. So it's like you're trying to hide all of your emotions down deep and trying to focus on the physical 3D world. And because of that, you are sitting with some sort of love offer here that you're not responding to, possibly with an earth sign, maybe a Virgo. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we have the Judgment card, followed by the Lovers. There it is, right there. Okay, and the Emperor. I have a feeling I laid those 3 cards out in another reading exactly the same way. This is you, Aries. You've got a Gemini energy here. You also have Capricorn. I feel like there's Virgo energy here as well. But what I'm feeling here is that you need to take your power back. I feel that you have been trained into this idea of feeling that the material world is where you need to focus yourself. But I'm really feeling here that you have missed. You've been hiding everything within you and you have missed a really important decision here. And you have buried that underneath everything that you have hidden away. And I always think of Brené Brown with that whole, you can't hide one thing within yourself without hiding everything about yourself. So there is something you're hiding away here that is keeping everything else concealed. I feel that you have some sort of love for somebody here from your past that you're not acknowledging. You are so fixated with this devil energy on your money and possession. But underlying this within your emotional body is this need for you to move forward and make a love offer to somebody else here. I also feel that you want to be free of some sort of karmic energy. There is somebody here with the Judgment card that you have unfinished business with. Some sort of union, divine coupling here that has been destined for you. And in order to accept this, you've got to be in this Emperor energy, which means you need to understand how to stand in your power. And for you, Aries, that's beautiful because that's who you are at the core of you here, the Emperor. This is your energy. All right, let's have a look what else is coming through. We have the Two of Wands. Oh, like it. With the Ten of Wands. I absolutely feel like I've done this reading for somebody else, but I just can't remember which one it was. Could have even been in one of the daily reads. The Two of Wands shows me that you have a choice now of which path to take. But at the moment you're really confused because I feel like here is it the path of your emotion and following your heart, or is it the path of materialism and following your material wealth? And you are stuck between the two. And in order to move forward here, something needs to be completed in your life. You're at the end of a cycle here with the Ten of Wands. Oh, wow. We have the Empress here. Okay, so I have to pay note here, pay homage to the fact we have the Emperor and Empress in this reading. With this Lovers card, the Judgment card, I feel like you're more than likely dealing with a twin flame. I feel that you are being held back by some sort of karma here or some sort of karmic energy. I feel that your life path here consists of you choosing yourself and your heart over your material possessions. Again, with this sort of really strong devil energy here. You're masking your emotions with what you feel or you think would be, it will answer your prayers. So what you're doing is you're creating more wealth, more knowledge, more status, because you feel that that will be satisfying, but I don't feel that you're being satisfied by that one little bit. I feel that you are understanding that this is not the right path to take. There is a completion happening here. We'll get some more cards. Let's have a look where we're up to. All right, so I feel like you're going round and round in circles here, and that would make a whole lot of sense now I've done that reading. You are masking some sort of emotions here that you need to set free. I do see you walking away from something. It is a slow process, but you are leaving some sort of hurt and pain behind. For me, you've completed some sort of karmic cycle. You're about to complete the cycle and move away here. I feel that there's a real emptiness where you are, and there's the cycle completing with the World card. There's a lot of Capricorn energy here, so I'm not sure if you're dealing with a Capricorn or Libra, Taurus, Gemini. Okay, just want to know, Aries, what you need to leave behind here. What do you need to leave behind? There is some cycle that you're closing out. The Page of Swords, the Page of Wands. Again with the Justice card. Three of Pentacles. You know that you are completely enmeshed in a karmic cycle here. You have some sort of soul contract that needs to be fulfilled. In order to move forward, you have to communicate that. You have to communicate. It's like you want to, but you're coming across as being a little bit immature because of this emotional state. And I feel you're trying to understand how to express this. You know, it's like you are knowing now which way to go. It's like you have the information now to go in the right direction, but you're still emotionally, there's the Death card, that's a good thing. You're still emotionally sort of very immature in this regard. I don't know whether this is about, oh wow. The thing is, what I want to say to you here, what comes to me completely from Spirit here, is you need to understand that there is abundance on the other side of this. But you're too focused on the abundance. This abundance that you are currently in here is causing you pain and distress. The abundance you find on the other side after you make this change is going to bring you more than you ever desired. More. Tenfold. But you're so focused on what you have in hand that you're not seeing what you can create on the other side of this. There is a contract here that you need to complete in regards to, I feel like it could be, because you've got very immature energy here, and I feel like it's like you are avoiding something because you haven't brought those emotions to the surface. You're avoiding ending something. But what you're doing is you're throwing yourself into your material world so you can ignore what is here. But actually what Spirit is saying is what is on the other side of this change is great abundance, but you're not seeing that. All right, let's pull a card from the Journey of Love Oracle. Oops, better bring you down here. No, I don't want to. Just one will do. Thank you. Heart of Gold. Perhaps you have a heart of gold, but you keep it hidden away from the world. It is card number 9. You are a part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the role of inspiratrix or inspirator on this earth. The women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love. And the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you direct from the divine. You have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth, and it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening that you seek and are living even more now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. I'm going to read you the poem. When souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound. In gratitude we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep, of thoughts caress in soft embrace and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment's song that we compose will leave this life with no regret and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. That's just beautiful. Thanks, Aries.